Alright guys, so we are just hours away before I watch the Fnaf 2 movie in my theater. I am not gonna tell you guys where I'm at, just in case. I mean, not a lot of y'all gonna watch this video, but just in case, I don't want no one to know my location, stuff like that. I am very excited to watch this movie. I've been waiting since the first one. The first one, like, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't like out. It was a good build up. It was like a build up for this second movie, and let's like seeing all the videos of the cast saying how good this movie is going to be, and it's for the fans and not for the critics. That means a lot to me, and they say it's gonna be more scary. So I'm very excited to watch this movie. Time goes by fast. Like I remember like back in 2023 when the first movie dropped and I was working and it was just mad busy. And now in late 2025, we are here with FNAF 2. I am very excited. Yeah, I gotta get changed, gotta get ready. Also, I did view the Rotten Tomatoes and it was like a 12%, which is insane. It's lower than the first one. But again, it's movie critics. I don't really care about movie critics because they are hit and miss. Like they said some animated episodes, some movies are bad and they're actually really good. Like I remember like Invincible, the Conquest episode, they gave it a horrible review and that like I'm not gonna say it was like perfect, but it wasn't a bad episode. Like I enjoyed that episode very much and I was very hyped up and I didn't complain too much about it at all. I don't really believe in critics and at the end of the day it's my opinion. Some of y'all might not like the movie. I know I'm gonna like the movie. I had faith in Blumhouse to execute this movie good, so I'm putting all my faith in them. It's crazy. I'm doing my first like movie review on the channel, and I work in the movie theaters for 3 years. This is crazy. I should have done like one of these a long time ago. I really want to take y'all with me in my journey too. So I'm gonna bring y'all. The camera quality ain't gonna be good because I'm gonna use my phone. All right, because I don't have like an actual like IRL camera to use. But yeah, I hope this movie is really good. I'm gonna take y'all now. All right, so I guess I'll just record y'all on my phone. I don't know, but we gotta change the. This is my setup right there. Got the lights, the webcam, computer, keyboard. Y'all never seen my setup, I don't think, ever. So that was the first time for y'all. But yeah, let's get ready. Let's change into my clothes. All right, guys, let's get something to eat real quick. Man, the camera quality kind of chopped right here, right now, but I'm gonna get something to eat while we still gotta wait for my movie to start. I might cut all this out. I don't know. I still gotta do the dishes, bro. I'm really hungry. I want to eat something. Man, I don't know what to eat. I'm really not excited for my surprise, man.
Are you ready for fighting?
Come on, man. We all lit, bro. Man, too bad I ain't got no one to go with. But, hey, man, I'm gonna get me an icy, some popcorn, bro. And we're gonna get active for real quick. Y'all ever got Jim and Nick's? Hold up, bro. Let me put y'all on some game. These cheesy breads, bro, they're so good. Y'all gotta, if y'all never had Jim and Nick's, y'all gotta go Jim and Nick's, get the cheesy breads, man. The cheesy breads are lit. I'm gonna put this in the microwave after I do the dishes, so I'm gonna eat them. But I wonder if y'all like the FNAF movie. If y'all like the FNAF movie, bro, go ahead and put in the comments, bro. Say what you gotta say, man. I'm gonna do the dishes, eat, and then drive to the movie theaters.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so I'm leaving my house right now in the dark. I just came to watch Utopia 2 with my mom.
You what?
Mom thought I'd go back out and watch FNAF 2 now. it's only like 7 p.m., but it's pitch black because it's winter time. So we're gonna go in the car now, guys. So y'all can't. Oh well, I mean y'all can kind of see me, kind of. I'm about to go drive there now. Definitely gonna play some music. Oh, there is this once, bro. I already know what song I'm gonna play, bro. When we get there, bro. We already know, bro. We are lit. It's crazy. This is my first time actually driving. Like, hey, they playing Fago in here, but I got. Hold on, how did I pause it? That was random. Sorry. I already got my Fnaf stuff. I actually used the Fnaf to eat the Zootopia food, so it's like a strawberry in here. I don't wanna. There's like popcorn in here already. I don't know if I can see it, but yeah. I'll probably get it filled back up though before this Fnaf movie though. So we're gonna drive over there now. Yeah. Can't you tell? I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, but it is what it is. Intel, they want to drop on my body. Turn it up, cause it's stopping for nobody. How the heck? In a whole nother dimension. I'm tripping, meet me outside. I've been outside. She just wanna ride. She said, baby, one more time. Keep me on fire. Keep me on fire. Bro, I don't care what nobody says. So Fago had album underground rapper album of the year. I don't care. Bro, So Fago is my second or third favorite artist of all time right now. I don't care. Bro, this song right here too. Yo, this song right here is majestic too. I don't care. Bro, this gives me like Spider-Verse vibes. Listen to this song every time, bro. Every time. Maybe I'm the problem. Do you really care? Or do you see a monster? Where'd he go? Ow! Oh, I'm just fire. Action. Nothing feels lasting. Oh, lasting. Hey, maybe I'm the problem. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold it. Hold up. Yeah. Sitting in that face and be faking. Alright. We just made it to the theater. I'm not gonna show you what my theater look like though, because I don't want y'all to know my location or where I'll be working at. Alright, I also guys want to show you guys this poster real quick before I go into the movie theater. Y'all gotta see it. This is the poster we have. And guess what? I am definitely taking this poster home. This poster is so tough. What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, homie? I need a refill, man.
Can't get refills on that.
What you mean? I just donated Chase like $14, man.
Anything else for you, man?
Yeah. Huh?
You just want a refill?
Yeah, that's really it.
Got you, bro.
If I watch a Fnaf movie now. Look at these losers. What you gotta say, bro?
Yo, shout out Clancy. Jemiah. Bro, Thomas over there? Thomas the GOAT.
Oh, Thomas the GOAT. Thomas the GOAT. Shout out Thomas.
Shout out Thomas.
I got my popcorn filled up, my IC filled up. Let go. We're gonna watch this Fnaf 2 movie. Nah, y'all know I can't record the movie, but I'll see y'all after, bro. I'm gonna tell you if it's peak or not, man. I'm scared, and I hope it's good, bro. I really hope it's good, bro. Guys, I just made it back home after watching the full Fnaf 2 movie. Spoilers ahead. So if y'all have not watched the movie, I suggest you leave and click off this video right now, because I am going to spoil it in 5, 4, 3. I just did it 2, 1, 0. All right. All I want to say is this is a major upgrade from the first movie. I don't know what the movie critics are talking about. They saying the second movie is worse than the first movie, which is completely wrong. Like, if I were to rate the first movie, I would have gave it a 6.5 out of 10, and I'll rate this second movie honestly, I would rate the second movie a good 8 out of 10.
Nice.
People might think I'm too generous.
Yeah.
I don't care. I enjoyed the movie a lot. Um, there wasn't not one part of the movie where I was just bored. Like I was fully invested, and mind you, my auditorium was almost full. Like the only places that weren't taken were like the first two rows of my auditorium because who wants to sit in the front, right? Unless they had to. But it was a really, really great movie, a great sequel. And I'm gonna start talking about the movie now. I don't know what they did, but when they said they were gonna make the jump scares better, they were not lying. I don't know what they gave Marionette, but gave her crack. They put her on demon time. They were cooking with Marionette. This like I ain't never envisioned Marionette to be that scary at all. Like the jump scares, like if I get jump scared by Marionette, I mean yeah, I'm gonna get scared. But when I look at it face value, what it looks like, it doesn't look intimidating. But for some reason, they made Marionette look like Pennywise. For some reason, like, and it looked perfect. Like the way she looked was so like I don't like using this word, but it looked demonic and like spiritual, which I guess is what they were going for, and they cooked. And the jump scares with Marionette were phenomenal. I will say that they were very, very good. I'm not gonna lie, they got me a couple of times in the movie with her jump scares. Um, the toy animatronics, I knew they were gonna look great. Like they look great. They did what I will want them to do from the previous movie that they didn't do. So the two, oh, like I said, the three main things I had a problem with the first movie was how slow it was. For one, um, there wasn't like it wasn't scary and wasn't a lot of jump scares. And the third one, which is my personal opinion that I wanted, was them to have a scene where they were doing it like the video games, like them pretend like they were actually security guards, and they did that perfect. Like they had a scene just like that, and it was perfect. Like I'm not saying they should have a long time on that scene, but I just wanted a scene where he acted like the security guard from Fnaf 2 and make it seem like we're in the video game, and they did a phenomenal job doing that. It was like a good 15-20 minutes full scene of him in the office like that, and the way they used the mask was good too. um I also love how the beginning like they showed the backstory of how Charlotte became the marionette and how she got killed by William Afton. It was very good. They did a great job describing the lore that a lot of people get confused about playing the games, reading the books and stuff like that. They get it very confused. In this movie, the pizzeria went to the toy variants. They're the first generation. They're the original spot. Also, I don't know why unless I'm tripping, for some reason in this movie they made Michael Afton the villain. Like they made him a bad guy. Usually, if I remember correctly, Michael Afton is actually some of the character. Like we play as Michael Afton in like Sister Location and like Finance of Freddy 6, and he's like the protagonist kind of. But for the movies, they made him a bad guy. They want him to basically he's like the son to relive his like father's legacy. And the also I forgot about this, but Vanessa is I guess blood related to the Athens, I guess. So I could have sworn I thought she was like adopted or either adopted or just like William Afton just had like took her in as like a daughter. But the way they were acting like in the movie, they were acting like blood related. So I guess Vanessa is like Vanessa Afton, if I'm to assume. Now I'm not complaining about Michael Afton being evil. I'm just trying to see how he will come in the next movie. Because even though Matt, the person that plays Spring Chop, he's William Afton, Spring Chop William Afton, he said that I say Matt. Let me say Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard, the person that plays Spring Chop and William Afton, said there's going to be a third movie. This one does good. I'm trying to see how Michael Afton plays in a role with this one. I will say I do love how they gave us Easter eggs and silhouettes of certain animatronics that we didn't see, but they give us a glimpse and stuff like that. Like I didn't even notice, but I seen like a purple shadow figure, and I'm just thinking like, what animatronic was this? And I thought it was Mango, but apparently like in my crowd, it was like, oh, it's Shadow Bonnie. Like, so I was like, okay, that's cool. I will say, bro, my auditorium was so annoying. I kid you not. I was just trying to watch the movie. Like, I get that, we're all hyped. Like, we're all nerds. That's fun. I like being a nerd, and I like the FNAF lore too. But this kid in front of me, like, so he was in front of me, the front left of me, and he was just yapping like the entire movie. Like any FNAF reference he noticed, he would acknowledge it, and the entire auditorium would hear him. I kid you not. It was fun. It was funny, and it got annoying a lot. I'm not. I mean, I was excited too, but like, and I get that if you're excited, you're excited. But like, dude, you gotta calm down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. There was one scene in the movie where I got excited for, and that's when my boy Corey Kenshin pulled up in that taxi scene. I knew when I saw that taxi scene, I was gonna see Corey Kenshin again. I love that Scott brought Corey back just to play that role again. Um, that was pretty funny. That was a pretty good little cameo. Hopefully he's in the third one. They might as well bring him for the third one. I'm just saying, like, Scott, you might as well bring Corey back for the third one.
Oh, say less.
I love how they use Corey as a taxi driver. It's just very wholesome just because, I'm saying Corey Kenshin, he helped make FNAF what it is. And I love that Scott and Corey Kenshin have like a great friendship. Not saying they always support each other and stuff like that. Since back in the day, Scott helped Corey Kenshin become like popular, like mainstream YouTuber. Corey Kenshin made FNAF blew up. You know what I'm saying? And they've hung out, had conversations. Even Scott invited him to do the movie for the first one, not for only the first one, but for the second movie too, which is insane to see. And I'm really glad that we got to see that cameo. That really made my day. And literally everybody in the auditorium, like we all saw Corey. It was like Corey, we're like Corey, like just clapping, screaming, and like someone was whistling or not whistling, doing that. It is like a cowboy whistle. What they do that thing with their mouth. But yeah, that was a very great scene. That dude, I love that they put every animatronic that was in FNAF 2 in here. They had Marionette, all the toy variants. They had Mangle. They had the Wither variants there as well. And I do like these are key details. They did the animatronics how they are in the game. With them being confused with the Freddy face mask recognition skin, and also Foxy's facial scan was bugged out. That's why in the games you had to flash the light at him. But in the same thing here in the movie, like the face mask didn't work, so you couldn't do nothing. I also do appreciate in the scene where is his name Mike? Because I'm getting confused. Because I really thought in the first movie that the main character Mike was Michael Afton, but I guess I'm wrong since he's a whole different character. Okay, so his name is Mike, just Mike Schmidt, right? Okay, so now I understand that. So it's Michael Afton and Mike Schmidt. Cool. So I just want to say I do love the scene where Foxy's gonna kill him because the face mask didn't work, and he's trying to track all the other animatronics down. I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place. I'm not really talking in order. I'm just saying what I liked about the movie. I do like that how it wasn't corny that he didn't beam a flashlight at Foxy, because in retrospect, he wouldn't know to beam a flashlight at Foxy. He wouldn't know to do that. And I'm glad that he didn't do that. So what he did was shut off all the animatronics on the computer, which was smart. Like, I like how they didn't force that flashlight agenda on Foxy, because it wouldn't make sense how he wouldn't known that, right? So I do appreciate that. The one scene, there was a lot of killing. So in earlier in the movie, there's like Ghostbusters, and they foreshadowed these ghosts, like these ghost hunters guy peep group on on the TV with Mike's little sister, Abby, Abby, Abby. She's watching these ghost hunters, going to place to place, and somehow Michael Afton. I don't know why he did this. I guess he just wanted to do it to get some bodies out the way.
Damn.
But Michael Afton called the Ghostbusters, the ghost hunters, to come to the original location of the toy variants, and my God, they got put in the pack like. And the lady, I don't even know what her name was because they died instantly. They had like 10 minutes of screen time, but literally they went downstairs where Marionette was with the music box, and she, for some reason, she decided it was smart to turn off the music box, and she saw the present box opening and Marionette coming out, and she just chose to stay there for some odd reason. She deserved to die. I'm not gonna lie. She deserved to die. And I guess what Marionette does is that she doesn't eat or kill them. Well, she does kill them, but if she wants a vessel, she takes someone's body like as a vessel. And that's what she did to the girl that was a ghost hunter. The Marionette literally took over her whole body. And like she looked scary. Like I tell you, like Marionette literally looked like Pennywise. Like in some of the scenes. Like it was very crazy. Like it was Pennywise mixed with like the Unreal from Dead by Daylight. Like it's just like they made her look very scary, and Marinette is the main villain of this whole story. I mean, you could say Michael Afton was the bad guy, sure, but Marionette was definitely like the big bad that was killing everybody and stuff. I'm not sure everyone will like this movie. I mean, I enjoyed the movie because I'm just a big Fnaf guy. Like, I'm not a huge critic. Like, I'm not gonna like complain about every small detail because at the end of the day, it's preference. But I really do want to say that they did do a great job giving the fans what they wanted. I will say that. I'm trying to think of another scene. There's like one scene where like these are very wholesome scenes. Like so they showed off Henry in the series finally. They explain the whole situation with Marinette dying. Um Mind you, that whole death scene with Marinette happened in 1982. So the bite of 83 didn't happen yet. I don't know what happened with the bite of 83. I don't know who did that one. They had a earlier incident in the bite of 83, which happened in 1982. And honestly, Marinette's crash out is kind of valid. It's kind of not valid because her main goal was to kill every adult for some odd. I mean, I understand why she blames the adults, but at the same time, this is like 30 years later. Like these are new people, like new parents and stuff like that. But I guess her being enraged did that, and so it kind of made sense why she is the way she is. I'm trying to get all my things because I gotta record another video with my friend Josh, bro. We haven't did a collab video in like almost 2 years, so I think it actually has been 2 years. So that's gonna be crazy. We're gonna play a horror game. There's like scenes where I do appreciate it, them going back into the original pizzeria they went because these are two different locations, and I like how they use the animatronic talker communicator. That was very handy. I do love the scene with Vanessa fighting her dreams or nightmares that she has with her father, William Afton. It kind of brings back with Mike the previous movie when he was having the nightmares and dreams about his brother getting kidnapped and stuff. So it was a good bring back, and them going like I appreciate the small details. Like I appreciate that Mike and Vanessa went on a little date in the movie too. That was very wholesome in my opinion. Dang, but I ain't gonna lie though. Michael literally said like leave us alone.
Damn.
Like at the end of the movie, after they beat Marionette and beat all the toy animatronics, literally Mike literally said, Vanessa, I don't want you in my life anymore. Like, but it's to be fair, because she kept hiding stuff and lying to him. I mean, and to be fair, she kind of did start all this stuff to him and Abby. And, for someone that genuinely does care about you, and you're not being 100% honest with him about everything, I understand why he doesn't trust you, and he was trying to do everything in his path to help Vanessa too and Abby, and honestly, he felt betrayed, and he wants to keep his family safe because he doesn't want to lose his family. So it was a reason why I crashed out. I feel bad for Vanessa, especially at the end because the marionette consumed Vanessa or corrupted her. So now the marionette's vessel is Vanessa. I don't know how that's gonna play. Oh my gosh. Wait, y'all, I might know how that might play out. Like, dude, I didn't even think of this because, like, security breach, Vanessa is a bad guy. So she might have a bunny suit. Like, we next time we see her, she might have a bunny suit on walking around trying to kill people. We don't know what's going to happen. So, oh, I didn't even think of that when I seen that last part of the movie. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they're building up the franchise, and also I love in the nightmare scene with Vanessa going against her father that when she went into the closet, she saw a circus baby. Because y'all know in the game, I forgot what her name was, but William Afton's daughter died from circus baby. And I don't know if that was a reference to Vanessa almost dying from circus baby in the past or something, but that was a pretty cool reference to have in there. I'm kind of iffy about Michael Afton being a bad guy. However, I will say that in scene where all the toy variants and Michael Afton surrounding Vanessa, Abby, and Mike, the original variants came and basically killed off the toy variants. So like the original variants can't talk, but the toy variants can. Also Megan Fox as Toy Chica was good. She did a good job voice acting over Toy Chica. I had no complaints, right? Toy Freddy was great too. Mad Pat Toy Bonnie was great too. I had no complaints with them. Their acting was cool, or their voice lines were good, right? But I do appreciate them separating the Wither variants from the original animatronics and the toy variants. So there's three different areas. So there's the original cast that was in the first movie, the Wither variants they use in the games as spare parts and stuff, and then the toy variants. They separated these guys because there was multiple franchises around the either state or country. So that was a great. They did a good job explaining that to me. The end credit scene was one of the best parts because they show Springtrap's suit. Springtrap is my favorite animatronic. Springtrap, like, he is the best in my opinion because he's the main bad guy, and his color is green. Like, green is my favorite color, so I'm automatically gonna get interest in Springtrap. Literally, the first ever FNAF game I tried to play was FNAF 3 with Springtrap 2. So I guess I have some type of attachment. I always knew what FNAF was, but I never played them because I was scared. However, FNAF 3 didn't look too scary to me, so I tried it. I got scared. I got scared real bad. I was really young when that game came out. Never completed it. I don't even think I completed the first night, to be honest. But yeah, so when I seen that end credit of Springtrap being I guess stolen there because dang, it's a lot to talk about. It's like a lot to talk about. So like y'all know in FNAF 3 where you're a security guard, but they're explained that it's a horror attraction. So in this movie, they basically as the end credit scene, they had these scavengers basically take all the vintage and rare collectible stuff from the original pizzeria in the first movie. And as you know, William Afton got stuck in the spring lock suit and he was in the safe room. They basically wanted to steal all the stuff for the horror attraction they're going to make, which is crazy foreshadowing from the game references, which I really do like about it. And they found Springtrap in there. Obviously, it was very good because they basically set up the third movie. And I know I am all over the place, and I know I'm just saying what comes into my first. But the when I guess when the original variants killed the toy animatronics, they were set free because when they left their pizzeria, they weren't supposed to, so their systems are shutting down and being set free, including I think Golden Freddy got set free too, even though he wasn't there for some odd reason. But they emphasize that once they go to heaven or once they are free, they won't be able to hold back Springtrap anymore, which is it was a great setup for when the scavengers came to pick him up because now he's alive again. But yeah, that's what I like. I do like these. Maybe not a lot of people like it, but I like these school scenes they were having. With Abby and her robotics class. I mean, obviously she would love. It made sense that she would like robotics because of the animatronics, right? The only character I hated in this movie was her teacher, her teacher. I forgot the science teacher's name of robotics, but he would just be in the butt for no reason. And I'm glad that Toy Chica killed him. So glad. Yeah, and that scene was pretty cool because she literally grabbed his head and started squeezing it. And then she just said, "Oh yeah, there's something in your head." Like, damn, you ain't had to cook him like that, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not complaining that he died though, to be honest. But and I also do like how the marionette was controlling the toy animatronics in a certain way. Like, because when you are watching the video or the movie, not video, you're seeing like you're thinking these are the same animatronics from the original movie, but their souls went to the toy animatronics because we thought that the original suits die, right? So we thought they transferred their souls, but apparently it was just Marionette controlling them with a whole different type of souls. I think, or I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. It might have just been Marionette just controlling them. I don't know. Yeah, Marinette used her powers to basically manipulate them to the entire movie. Basically, it was very good. They also have Balloon Boy. Mike, like Balloon Boy barely had any screen time because literally as soon as Mike saw Balloon Boy in the security room, he literally ripped his head off. Like, he did not have to do him that dirty. I also like how they had the mini marionettes in the water. That kill scene was pretty cool in my opinion when the one of the ghost hunters fell into the water and all the baby marionettes were in there and they just ate them up like piranhas. That was pretty cool. They did show blood. They didn't show gore, but they did show a lot of blood happening to them. I do love that they made the security room look exactly like the FNAF 2 game. And I love how Mike literally said, "Who designed this office? Because why is there not a door in the front?" Like, that is a very design flaw. I don't know why there's not no door for a security room, mind you. So, of course, I feel like a security room you should have privacy, but there's no door in the front. So I like that part of it. But yeah, I had a great time in this watching this movie. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to think about. Man, I can't believe they really had Corey Kitchen the movie again. That was very nice. Oh, the end credit scene they play one of the FNAF um songs, which was great too. But dude, the only thing I had a problem with was literally my crowd went with because I went by myself, right? But it was full. Dude, these kids kept made every FNAF reference in the book. And I was like, dude, we get that you love FNAF, but you're like kind of ruining the vibes for me right now. And it wasn't just me, because some of the parents there and some of the older people were like, I gotta be quiet. Like they were telling them the shit and stuff. And I'm like, yo, y'all gotta lock in for real. And then like literally when they squeeze a plushie, the Freddy plushie, and start doing the noise, like literally like this kid kept doing it throughout the entire movie. I'm like, dude. Oh, and then when they do the kids laughing audio from FNAF 3, the balloon boy laugh, I think. The kid in front of me kept saying the laugh from the third game. I'm like, he did it like he said it like 7 times because they kept using the audio. So every time they use the audio, he would say, "Oh, it's a laugh from the third game." I'm like, dude, I know, I know the lore. I know. We get it. Like it got to the point where his friends were like, "Shh, can you be quiet? I'm trying to log into the movie," right? So I knew I wasn't tripping. But other than that, like I had a great time watching this movie. But yeah, I give it a 8 out of 10 in my opinion. My friend gave it like a 2 stars on the 2 stars out of 5 stars. He didn't personally like it. I enjoyed the movie. I'm very excited for the third one gonna come out. I think that I said everything I said about the movie. Now I gotta record this horror game with my friend. But yep, guys, that is my review on FNAF 2. 8 out of 10, bro. A great movie. And if you haven't watched it, I recommend you watching it after you watch the first one. If you haven't watched the first one, watch the first one first. But yes, I'll recommend it. Definitely. Would I put in my top 5 movies this year? I don't know. Like Chainsaw Man, Raise the Ark, and Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. They're they're on top. They're on top. And then we got the Stranger Things movie coming out too. So I don't know if I'd be a top 5. I have to give it. I'll have to think about it. But for right now, I'll probably put it in at least in my top. It's definitely in my top 10 of this year's movies that came out. But I don't know if that's top 5. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, go ahead and like it. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the next video.